It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The regular season on its last legs. We can almost taste the playoffs from here. Kenny, how do they taste?
Wait, hold on. Ooh, it tastes like chicken.
The playoffs from here. Kenny, how do they taste?
Wait, hold on. Tastes like chicken.
And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Brooklyn Nets. Checking out Brooklyn, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one.
Starting at power forward, at 6 foot 9 inches, number 00, Aaron Gordon. Number 12, forward 6'9" from Tennessee, Tobias Harris. Number 5 guard, 6'4" from Indiana, Victor Oladipo. Number 9 center from USC, Ted Vucevic. At the point guard position, standing 5'11", number 10, Freak.
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Last outing for Orlando. They won that game against Chicago.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
Here's Bargnani and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And he knocks down the first one. Bargnani hits them both.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And it's the Magic's ball. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Brooklyn now, Brook Lopez is out there with Bargnani. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward position. And it's Vucevic missing. On defense, Orlando. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying this is a team we're facing that really knows how to play and how to execute their offense. And certainly at our best, we can do the same thing. So for an old school guy like myself, it really makes the game enjoyable. It becomes a mental challenge as much as a physical one. A great point, guys. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message Coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton of energy on defense, and he's going to need everybody to be ready to play.
A wide-open look here for Oladipo. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum. And then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
So it's Brooklyn now after the miss from Vucevic.
Yes,
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Houdini.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Right side, Gordon uncovered, and the jumper is on the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Here's McCallum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Miami.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here are the Magic now, following the miss by Brook Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
at the line, shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Young's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Both free throws good from Houdini.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. McCallum, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Bargnani. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Gordon. Clock is at 3. Shot from 6. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket. Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now the pass to Houdini. Back to Gordon. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
As we come down the stretch this season, these are the big men having the most success from the floor since the All-Star.
Most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Now here's Payne, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Over to the left wing. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Harris outside. Offline with his three. Nets trail by 5. Here's Young. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Houdini passes to Vucevic. Young with the steal. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Houdini. Good defensive work there by Young.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Aaron Gordon. Lasagna, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Houdini. And it's Seraphin in the corner. Screen by Young. And Caldwell Pope now atop the key. And it's the Magic with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Bargnani. Also, Brook Lopez out there. Hollis Jefferson is out there with McCallum. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He finished with 42 points, and as he usually does, he got to the free throw line to put up a lot of his points at the charity stripe. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. It's Oladipo on the wing. Picked by Vucevic. Shoots the 3. And Victor Oladipo hits the 3. Oladipo's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Brook Lopez. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. Night in and night out, he's their #1 option offensively.
That's why he leads the team in scoring. Almost every play feels like it runs through him.
Harris is checked in for Lasagna. Here's McCallum. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Dinwiddie. All sorts of time. Trained for 2 points. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Houdini. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also #1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Here's Dinwiddie. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. 18 feet out. Shots good from Bargnani. Here's Houdini. High post Vucevic shoots from the line, and he gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star.
Making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Young with no one around. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 5 now.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And stolen by Gordon. And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now, here's Lopez. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Orlando. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, Brooklyn. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, this has been a season I'm sure they'd like to forget. And luckily, they'll be able to do that soon enough.
You know, maybe they'd like to forget it, but there are lessons to take from it as well. I mean, the mistakes they've made this year can't be repeated if they want to get a taste of the postseason anytime soon.
And the Nets making a change here.
Now into the lineup for the Nets. Billy Stevens.
Orlando leading by 15. Houdini passes to Gordon. Here's Houdini. 14 points for him. Oladipo misses. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Caldwell Pope. And that's now 7 points here for Thaddeus Young. Here's Houdini. Oladipo outside. Shoots from 12. And it's Oladipo again missing. Nets trail by 13. Stevens, the pass to Young. And it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Houdini. Outside Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. He's clever. He'll get 3 shots at the line.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Houdini. He has 14 points and 6 assists. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. Here's McCallum. The feed now to Caldwell Pope. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Seraphin with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Leans from outside. Shot by Seraphin, no good.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And there's the basket. Good from Houdini.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
There's the triple. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And through the first half.
Well, Nick, you guys had a strong first half.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's playing just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo and Harris are the wings, and it's Houdini at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Harris missing again.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's McCallum. Orlando grabs the miss.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's McCallum following the basket by Freak. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Down low, here's Lopez, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Houdini. Clock at 6. Picked away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one's good.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Houdini. He's got 24. Lopez over to help. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Picked by Bargnani. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. With some arc, Lopez can't hit. The Magic go the other way with it.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And he gets it to go. Bargnani's got 9.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here's Houdini. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. That's good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
That's called timeout.
And checking out some numbers here for Harris. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 8th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And, you know, back to his phenomenal efficiency from three. His consistent shooting creates a lot of openings in the defense.
It's deflected. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Houdini. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. And you look at Hollis Jefferson, one of the league's best, third in steals.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
It would be nice to find a steals chart to see where they're getting all their pilfers from. These are small forwards, though, who play 94 feet of defense.
Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Harris.
Tell you what, unless the guy is wide open, that's a very low percentage pass to make there.
Pick off in midair. Here's McCallum. 8 points for him. And he banks in the layup. McCallum's got 10 points.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Houdini. Harris outside. He feeds it to Oladipo. Now the pass to Houdini. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Harris. 6 points for him.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Caldwell Pope, guarded by Oladipo. Passes to Hollis Jefferson. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Hollis Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Houdini passes to Harris. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 11 points in the game. And he gets it to go. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take. Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Here's McCallum following the bucket by Orlando. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
To the middle. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's McCallum. He's got 10. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez dishes to Caldwell Pope. That's good. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Here's Houdini, defended by Bargnani. Oladipo right side. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Houdini. In the corner, it's Gordon. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Nets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And he gets it to go. Hollis Jefferson's got 6.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
At the elbow, it's Gordon. Goes back up. And it's blocked.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Bargnani. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. Orlando leading by 22. Kicks it to Gordon. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Brooklyn with the rebound. Bargnani's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Bargnani. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in the quarter.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Throws it up high.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
And here they come. Here's Houdini.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Magic running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up. Orlando making some changes. Jason Smith comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Houdini subbed in for Elfrid Payton. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kevin Seraphin. Young is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Stevens in at the 3 spot. Knocks it loose. Here's Nene. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Hollis Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The Magic making a switch here. Fox is checked in. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Houdini.
That's his first personal foul.
The first one falls. McCullough's checked in for Brooklyn.
3.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Here we go, 1-on-1. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Fox, no good.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Here's Francis. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Houdini passes to Nene. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Houdini. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. And that one's good, Francis.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
That is good.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Ripped away. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw, no good. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Aaron Gordon comes in for Nene. Harris is checked in for Hezonja. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Fox. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Vucevic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Here's McCallum. Pass to Stevens. Shoots a 3, and he gets it to go.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammates.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Gordon. Harris outside. The pass to Houdini. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Vucevic. Takes it from 10. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Down low. Hangs. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Here's McCallum. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Houdini.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And that one falls for McCallum. So for the Magic, Nene, he's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Hezonja in for Tobias Harris. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Houdini. Here's Hezonja. Orlando moving the ball around. And the shot's good from Nene.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Magic. McCallum with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
Agreed, Steve. And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
Wow, they finished the season series undefeated. 4 games, 4 wins, really asserting their dominance.
Well, they're going to finish, like you said, 4-0 against them, and you're right, very impressive.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Houdini. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result. Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Here's McCallum. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the inside. Serafin. Can't hit. Here's Houdini. He buries it.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Congratulations on the win and leading the way in terms of the points production. How were you able to create shots for yourself?
Yo, that's my number one skill. You know what I'm saying? Create shots for myself. Yo, I got moves on moves.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself